Hello guys, this is GoldNekNinja and in another episode on my JavaScript basic animation series. So let's begin. So in this video, we'll be learning how to make another basic shape, the triangle, and we'll also be learning variables. So let's begin. So let's just start off with a triangle. So again, I'm using Khan Academy. So let's begin. So how would you write, or how would you make a triangle? So basically in rectangles, you just basically write the 4 letters, and then, but it's just like an ellipse, but a little bit different. It's just like, so you have to write the full name, so you have to write triangle, and then open close parentheses, semicolon, so that you've stated that you've ended the command. And as you can see, it says right here, x1, so the x coordinate of the first vertex, and then the y coordinate of the first vertex, and you can get why they say 1, because that's the first vertex, second vertex, third vertex, and so on. So let's just do this. 30, 30, 80, 80, 200, 200. Or actually 20. As you can see, it's almost made a right triangle right there. And that would have been really useful if it did, because then, it wouldn't have been useful, but it almost made one, as you can see right there. If we change up the coordinates a little, and then it will work. So yeah, that's how you write your triangle. So let's make another one. So we would write triangle, or not that, triangle, and then you would basically do that. Let's do 60, 60, 160, 160, 400. Well, I'm missing an argument, as you can see. This is right there. Oh no's comes up, so 40, and there you go. We've officially made a bigger one. Looks kind of like 2 flags connected together. Okay, now we've learned how to so we've learned how to make triangles. Now let's learn how to make variables. So we've learned how to do that in Python, but in JavaScript it's a little bit different. You would first have to write var, short for variable. And then space, you would basically do what you write you would basically do what you do in Python. You just write down the variable. So x equals 12. And I forgot we have to write a semicolon because it states that we've ended the command. And now we can, and what is the use of these? We can use these inside different functions. So let me explain one function. We can use them in triangles. So we can change this up and write x. But as you can see, Ono's pops up and says x was used before it was defined. So what we have to do now is we have to write this before we write triangle, because triangle is before that. So let's just delete that. And then let's go. You have to write it always. If you want to write a variable, make sure you write it before you write the certain command. So variable. So when I start making video games and stuff, or apps like that with JavaScript, I usually do the variables first, write down the list, and then I start programming it. So variable x equals 12, and semicolon, and there you go. So now we've stated this is x, and let's change this up too. And x, and right here, x. And so it basically turns into a line. And so it basically turns into a line now that we've messed up the coordinates. And it kind of, if we had this line all the way, if the triangle was a little bit here, it would look like a waving flag. And also, we're going to learn how to color things. So how would you color things? What you would do is you would write fill. Then open close parentheses. And then we have in JavaScript, what you can do is you can use this and make your color. Or you can write it down. So what we have, so you know how, if you guys know how a pixel works, that would be better. So in pixels, they have 3 basic colors: red, green, and blue. So the first color is red, the second color is green, and the third color here, 255, is blue. So they use pixels and make colors. So we can choose from this color, and we can go into that color. Or, yeah, it could basically, there are a lot of different color choices you can do. From bright green to dark red to bluish purple. So those are the choices you can do when you do the fill command. And we can actually, even in fill, we can use the word X. And as you can see, but then if we do that, it'll change it up. So 94, 94, 94. Perfect. If I just change this up, X. If we change up the blue into X. If we change this up to X. It still turns into a very dark color. But as you can see, again, it says X was used before it was defined. And I always forget to remember that. I always forget that I have to define it. Because I really don't do JavaScript that much anymore. And again, I messed up. So basically, you have to state it here. So X equals 12, and blah, blah, blah. And of course, I forgot to write variable, so var. And there you go, it turns completely black there then. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you guys like this video, please subscribe to my channel and put a like down on my channel. And also, put down a nice comment. This is GoldNekNinja and bye!